bicycle ride down that hill. I'm on the way to the state park. See what time of day it is. Damn these motherfuckers in fucking Hennepin County. Thieves. These undercover federal agents that stole my RDFI enhanced ID that I had specially made for me because of identity theft. I want you people to fully understand this. You're marked for curse by Satan and Jesus Christ and God, Allah, Medusa, any other god or goddess or entity, and any extraterrestrial beings or spirits or demons or angels. Because guess what? The only people that you guys have on your side now is the people that died, that were in your families before you were born. That were, how you say, what's it called? On your side before you were born. Do you understand what I'm getting at? Meaning, all you motherfuckers out there, the only people that you got to back you up now that are in the dead, or how you say in the afterlife, are the people that were once, how you say, part of your living family. There's no god or entity or demon or spirit or angel that's gonna save you motherfuckers. So just prepare your soul, you fucking piece of shit punk ass thieves. You wanna disrespect me? Guess what? I'm disrespecting you right now. So suck my motherfucking dick, you fucking punk bitch made motherfuckers. You ain't shit, your daddy ain't shit, your mammy ain't shit, none of you motherfuckers are shit. You're a bunch of fucking thieves. And suck my motherfucking dick, punk. That was a good one. I even got to flick somebody off that is an aggressive driver. In case they're looking in the rearview mirror, flick them off again. Anyway, that's enough for fun right there, flicking people off. Now I'm gonna put the phone in my pocket until I get to the location. If you think of me as a bad man, I could give a fuck less what you think of me. You have no idea what type of disrespectful shit that happens to me on a daily basis. I will flick people off. I will, how you say, speak back at somebody who starts talking shit to me as well. But one thing I won't do is run my mouth first. But flicking people off, that's another story. So if you don't like that, then fuck you. How about that? And anyway, now, come down here to check to see if my friend's been eating the food that I gifted it, or him, excuse me. He's not a it. The theory behind him is he got abducted by aliens. This is my hunch, I can't prove it. He got abducted by aliens, was a regular wolf or fox or coyote, and got morphed into dog man, basically, or wolf man. I do believe it is wolf man or coyote man or dog man. I don't believe it's Sasquatch out here. Sasquatch is in the other part of the park, not around this area. As well, it also could be possibly a Wendigo, but we'll leave that up to discussion since we only did capture those hoof prints, you know, how you say, a few times. But then again, though, I'm not for sure if Wendigos can literally, like, grasp an item like a burrito and put it up in the tree. That's the main reason I think it's dog man or wolf man. I honestly don't believe it's Sass, but who am I to predict what creature it is until I actually catch it on film? And like I already know, it told me, you try putting a camera up, I'm not going to even show up to eat the food. That's what he told me. So it's a mystery, but just know that it is being eating the food is. So now I don't know how much time I have on this camera, so I'm going to pause it all the way until I get to the spot. There go deer. 3 deer. Now we talk about deer people, native folklore, where magical powers granted them the ability to choose one creature that they could morph into, as well as morph back like a human. That's another hypothetical deduction. If you believe in native folklore, like I do. And as well, the ancestry and DNA reports say that I have native ethnicity inside my bloodline. They just didn't tell me what type. I didn't film this before, but this is like a little nook that it created. Small deer could fit under there if it needs to hide and possibly not get eaten by Mr. Mean or one of the others. Here's that tree with the marking on it. Blood mark. Hey, oh my god. Oh, I thought there was a hoof print, but it's just a hole where the squirrel dug to receive or take out a nut. They bury nuts, if you didn't know that. Squirrels do, chipmunks do, other various creatures do. Bury stuff so they can get it later. And anyway, in case you didn't know, now you know. Pause it for a second again. Okay. Well, the beast or creature don't want that shamrock shake. That'd be cool if it was given for it. Maybe it would drink it, but it doesn't want that. And as well, don't need that on there no more, since it can't get to what it needs to eat now. Leftovers in here. Leave that open all the way. Come back and see what happens with it. But I did bring a trash bag to pick up that shamrock shake or whatever else isn't going to be here. The burrito's gone too. Remember I put the burrito right there in that tree limb? It's not there no more. So, now who's who? Told you all. Think I'll make this up. Anyway, put this all the way in there. Pick it up. Throw it away later. In one of the trash cans around here. Take a look here. That burrito's gone. It was right here. Right up in that limb right there. Hold on. It was gone. Oh, there's a piece of trash. Pick it up. What's that? It's like a small drop in poop. In my opinion, that is beast poop. Can't put your finger on what kind it is. We know it's not dog, meaning how you say house-bred, household dog. And anyway, though, the burrito's all the way gone. So we'll find out if it wants to eat this. It is how I made it. I made oatmeal and then I put it on a piece of tin foil and threw it in the freezer for about 3 hours and froze it into a oatmeal bar. And when I brought it down here on the 16th of March, it was cold that day. So anyway, it did keep, but they didn't open the thing up. I guess they're kind of lazy or something, or they just don't care maybe. But then again, who am I to judge? And anyway, now pick up this little little junk here. Technically it's litter, even though it's biodegradable cardboard. But long story short, crumbs and stuff here, rubbish. Do do do. Do 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 do. So they tore this box up trying to get it open. That was my bad for leaving it covered how I had it, I guess. But I was just doing it to keep the food, how you say it, so the snow didn't get on it. or as well blow away. So my bad, but technically that's good oatmeal still. It is maple cinnamon oatmeal, so maybe they'll like it. Small little treat. I didn't bring no food down here, but I did come to clean up. As you can see, I had the trash bag. And anyway, it's my due diligence as a human to try to attempt to show some type of respect for the fauna, the bipedal humanoid creature fauna, or dogman or wolfman, or wendigo. Sasquatch is in the other part of the park. Now, since we're talking about the other part of the park, when I show you that spot, I'm not going to film myself walking over to it at all. I'm going to film once I get to it. And I know exactly where it is. If you believe me or not, Satan told me where. I don't care if you don't believe it, because I actually have no idea where it is. But he said once you get to a certain spot where he told me to enter, he's going to tell me how to get there. So just know that. Now, or Lucifer if you want to be kosher. He prefers Lucifer, but when it's like evil time, he likes to be called Satan or the devil. But anyway, that's about it. I will, what's it called? I guess I'll show something. I mean, I don't know. Don't really know what else to show here after all the videos that I know that barely anybody cares to watch. But anyway, like for instance, this is a bend, and there's no reason that it should be like that, bent into the ground. If you believe in magical powers, meaning the being stood here, did some type of magic and altered the elasticity of the tree limb, stuck it right into the ground. It was all the way in the ground. Now it's just kind of bent there. But anyway, do a little walk here on this log for fun, just to show off my equilibrium skills for all you simpletons out there. Equilibrium means balance. Now, see what else we can take a look at here. Now, in ancient African culture, folklore talks about magical trees that have portals. I already showed that part of the park over there. From where I am right now, it's about a mile away. I'm not going to walk over there. And anyway, here's a part of it right here. This is a true tree bend, meaning the tree is alive still. It's in the ground, okay? They bent that thing all the way and tucked it just for fun, just to like basically show off, if that makes any sense, or to prove that they did it, if that makes any sense. Normal people have no idea because they don't know what they're looking for. They just think of it as like freaking nature thing. It's impossible that nature did this without a humanoid creature bending it for fun. And basically, since it's alive, it may look cool once it starts growing leaves again. And anyway, now one more thing I want to show you. This part over here is another bend and stuff put over here. Look it. This is like a little nook right here. It sits right down on that bench, possibly, or I mean on the log. Take a look. That's all put there like that, and then stacked up and intertwined. Take a real good look. See this? It's all intertwined right there. It isn't fallen like that, okay? No matter what you people think. It got bent and put and interlaced like that. You believe me or not, I do not care. I know I'm right, and I know any skeptics are naysayers or, just pieces of shit, basically. Trying to say that the facts aren't real, basically. And anyway, pardon my French if I upset you with my cussing. And here's another true form of a bend. Two of them. Took that, interlaced it into underneath that fallen tree. Not much else to say about it besides I'm right and they're wrong. But what I will do, I remember when I went hiking all the way over there. I'll pause it till I get there, but I'm gonna pick up some beer cans that were over there. Now here's the big bend. A creature did this too. If you believe in Wendigo or shapeshifter, native folklore, because to somehow, I can't prove this though, I'm just gonna say it though, to create the bend they first stripped the bark off it and kind of started wiggling the tree or whatnot. That's just my hypothetical belief. And then took it. There's no way a human could do this without a pulley system or a small ladder or like a bobcat thing where you put somebody in the bucket and raise it up. And anyway, that's put with the Y stick formation into that groove of the tree. Okay? And as well tucked, meaning stuck there too with that other limb, like how it is right there. Get a different angle from you. See, now this is the, how you say, the reckoning, meaning like don't go back in that way, pretty much, if that makes any sense. Now I'm gonna pause it until I get to picking up the trash. I don't know what's going on over there, but there's someone over there. I didn't even notice them. I don't think they see me, but I was gonna film this. Okay? Now, why am I filming this? Is because it got put there. And as well, this did too. This log that they put, or it put in between the tree to, what is it called? How you say, I'm not for sure really why they put it there, but they put it there. Now, there's someone over there. I'm not sure really what the hell they're doing. They can't hear me, I don't think, or see me. They're immersed in whatever they're doing right there. I honestly have no idea what the hell that person's doing. That's some weird shit over there. They're in the middle of the sticks over there, and they're like hunkered down, like on their knees doing something. I'm gonna slowly back over, go this way. Zoom in so that we can see them. Barely see them. They're wearing blaze orange. It's like they're looking for truffles or something, maybe. Something though. I know exactly where this is. I'll go over there later on and film it. A different day. That was weird. Real weird. If you think whatever I'm doing is weird, that's nothing compared to what I was just, in my opinion, what they're doing. I can't prove it. A scientific deduction would be they're looking for truffles. If you don't know what a truffle is, it's a type of a fungi. They put it on pizza sometimes even. Or on a fancy salad. Yo, look at this. This is like a little nook right here. Hold on. I need to find out if I can even walk down in there. Says I can. Spirits of the forest says I can. What is that, a safe? And why is it all hollowed out right here? And there's huge rocks. It's almost as if it like, I mean, don't quote me on this, but it's like that rock was fallen from the sky, hypothetically, and made this huge hole. But then again, what the hell is this? That's old metal, pot metal. Alright, I'm gonna pause it till where I pick up the beer cans. Hold on. Look at this. This is all put there. Made a small little, how you say, spot for it to bed down right there. Right next to that spot. Like literally right here. It's all put there. Anyway, I just want to point that out. I see them. Pick up your trash for you. Litter bugs. What are they drinking? Ah, Bud Light. This is evidence kind of too. Got bit into. Possible goat man. Bud Light. See? There's a bite mark. Something over here too. A bottle. More Bud Light. Orderly, get your Bud Light here. This one's full. That's crazy. Look how old it is too. That's not what the new bottles of Bud Light look like. Not that I know, but I'm pretty sure I'm right about it. There's a whole bottle of booze, or a bottle of beer. 99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. 99 bottles of beer on the wall, 98 bottles of beer on the wall, 98 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. 97 bottles of beer on the wall. Oh man, that's well good. I just let that person know that there's someone else out here now. That's just for fun, for me anyway. Start hooting and hollering. Now, hypothetically, I believe the beast lives down that way somewhere. Takes a long way home, you know what I mean? Comes walking, how you say, on the river bank, and shows up here. And then there's another hypothetical deduction of a fleshgate, or how you say, a extraterrestrial being that they mutated into some type of berserker and they released into the wild, meaning ETs. That's another hypothetical deduction, but I can't be proven all that. I still believe it's Dogman or Wolfman or Coyote Man, but it's just my belief. So we'll pause it again in case we see some more trash. I'll pick it up on camera. Someone's down here on a bike. Wasn't me. That looks like one of them electrical bike wheels. You can tell because they're sissy grip. Man, look at that tread. It's for like street tread, riding on the sidewalk. Look at this. I just noticed this little trail right here, and look how it goes into this little nook. Just noticed this. I didn't film this before. Take a walk on it. For all we know, this is where it hangs out. Possibility. It looks like it's a spot where it would hang out too. Nice and sheltered and kind of out the way. Don't have no weirdo out. Then a blaze red or blaze orange suit digging in the dirt somewhere that they could run into or stumble upon, looking for truffles or whatever the hell they're looking for. This just looks spooky right here, kind of too. Probably be a lot more spooky at nighttime. Hold on. Is this a print? I think it is. I don't know. I don't know what to call that, but it looks like claw marks right there. If the camera runs out, thanks for watching. Otherwise, I may pause the video again here shortly. Look at this. That's all bent, broke. That's a fresh break right there. This is like a trail that us humans aren't supposed to walk on, I'm pretty sure. Almost definite. That looks like it's put over it on purpose. Hold on. There's a huge divot over here too. Crater in the earth. I never noticed this either. That spot right there, something could easily hide or sleep under there if it needed to. Anyway, just pointing out the obvious. I'm only making one video today. Here is a prime example of magical bends and a spot for a small critter to go under there and lay there, how you say, protected. From this angle, it definitely looks like it could be sleeping under there too. Whatever could fit under there, I guess. This bag of trash, believe it or not, it was about 10 pounds of junk in here. The only stuff that I brought down was the McFlurry, the Shamrock Shake, and the little bits of cardboard from that cereal box. 4 beer cans, 1 beer bottle. Now I have no choice but to walk past this area where whoever it is over there digging in the dirt. So I'm gonna pause it. I may hit record if they start talking to me, just for fun. Hold on. Now they're standing up. Get a good look. Can't really see them. They blend in, even though they got the orange on. I can see them though with my naked eye. Looks like 2 people now. Really don't give a shit, but just pointing it out. They ducked. Believe it or not, I was waving to them with my other hand. But they're still there, doing whatever the fuck they're doing. Now I'm gonna pause it until I film myself throwing this rubbish away. Chipmunk right there. He doesn't give a shit about me either. Hello, Governor. See if we can get him removed a little bit. There he goes. Hello, Governor. There's the feds. They track my location right here and flick them off. I got this phone that I'm using to film on and the other phone on location. I forgot to, I think I was down here on St. Patrick's Day, the 17th, not the 16th, because I remember on the 16th is when I bought the Shamrock Shake. So my bad for, how you say, misconstrued the dates and time. A river runs through it. It's a great movie and book. See the dumpster over there. I am GappaMagix, YouTube content creator extraordinaire, amateur snowboarder and amateur bicyclist, mountain bike and BMX, and semi-novice skateboarder. That's yet to come. I do know how to do a few tricks on skateboard. Anyway, throw it in here. As well as a word of advice, code is do not pee or poop in the woods. Use the porta potty if you have to go, unless it's an emergency. Then you ask Mother Nature if it's allowed to, where you think you can go. And if you hear a voice that says no, that means you better not. Simple as that. Look at these turds. Flicking them off again. That's my finger. They're flying right over me. These souls that operate these planes are told to mess with me. I can't prove it though. It's my assumption. Due to the fact, like I showed you at the beginning of the film, it says I'm in Hennepin County when this is Flandreau State Park, New Ulm, Minnesota. So I'm just trying